When the Italian observatory was present in Italy, there was this is not included here because these were all Italian sources. So I tried to write an article for an Anglo-Saxon audience here, but I have a larger piece appearing in Italian. And there was Monsignor Mamberti, a cardinal, at the presentation of the Italian observatory, and he uses exactly that kind of argument. And I have a quote from his speech, in the sense that he saw that persecution, what you call social hostility, he didn't differentiate between persecution and social hostility. So what you call social hostility against Christianity, let's put it this way, he put it in the larger notion of persecution against Christians. Now, is that something wise to do in theoretical terms? I don't think it really is, because can we really claim that I mean, we can claim maybe that there is some degree of social hostility against non-Christian positions, right? For different reasons, because of the increasing secularization, because social hostility of a specific government and so on. But can we really compare some kinds of social hostility to persecution that Christians or other religious groups are receiving abroad? I'm not sure that we can really use the same notion for the two things. And then in terms of social hostility, for instance, I don't want to talk about the UK, because we have two people from the UK, but this was the big debate that we had in Italy in the crucifix case, for instance, and we have on other cases. Now, I see that there are two narratives there. You can claim that there is a social hostility because a court or a public official want to remove a crucifix from a public school, right? But I think that we have to see the question the other way around. And the question is, why do Christians want the state to put a mandatory crucifix, and there is no Christian that that puts a crucifix in the wall, right? And to me, it's very much connected. If we want to have a strong religion and a strong Christianity, strong Catholicism, I think that it's very dangerous to ask the endorsement of the state, to use a kind of US terminology. So in the case of the Italian case, my question to reverse the argument would be, why the degree, for instance, of secularization is so high in Italy? Why, if the narrative is that Italy is a Catholic country, then you see like the birth rate out of marriage and all the social indicators tend to tell us that actually Italy maybe is not really such a Catholic country. So I would try to differentiate the two things, and probably I tend to agree with the argument that was made by the sociologist of religion at the University of Virginia, James Davison Hunter. So James Davison Hunter in his last book says that if you want to change society, probably it's not enough that you win cases in courts. And I mean, for me, basically, the crucifix case, for instance, many people in the Vatican has claimed the victory in the crucifix case as a big victory, right? Because they won the case in the end before the Grand Chamber of the European Court of Human Rights. But my question, I wrote an article on that in English, so I'm happy to forward it to you. My question is really deeper and actually also a almost theological question. Is that really a victory for a religion to win a case where the only way you can end up with having a crucifix in a public classroom is that the state has to endorse that religious symbol? Question mark. Then we have we can have a conversation about that. But I think it's an important point for our reflection. Very good.